sounds like Tommy Pham, who you're probably thinking who, or it sounds like this guy just wants to be an all-star and he's not quite good enough to be an all-star. His numbers are good, and he's putting up good numbers. And we were talking a little bit about this during the break, really. Does he have a point? And is the all-star voting unfair? Again, it's up to fans. And let's be real. Fans really do sometimes just vote with their heart, not necessarily who deserves it. People don't care about that. They want their favorite players there. That's the point of the all-star game, I guess. To them, in my opinion, should be the best players of the season, or halfway of the season should get the nod to go. That's the point of it, is you want to reward players that have had great start to the year, put them in the all-star game. It's not always the case there. And we were talking about it during the break, guys, and we were looking at the American League because, he plays for the Rays, so he's talking about the all-star system. And we were looking at it, does he have a point? And you have some of the all-star voting, and we were talking about it. That guy deserves to be there. That guy deserves to be there. And it's really in the outfield that we got to look at more so than the infield. So who are the starting outfielders as of right now?
Mike Trout.
You're not playing over him.
George Springer.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only two they list is Mike Trout and George
Probably
Springer.
Mookie Betts or somebody. And Mookie Betts hasn't been as great as he was last year. Hasn't been bad, but it's not quite as dominant as last year. But if I had to guess, it's probably like Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
You're not going to start over those guys.
Mookie Betts.
Yeah, it's Mookie Betts. Okay. And it just makes me, in a way, when you look at those guys, he doesn't really have an argument. Those are three outstanding outfielders. You're not going to make it over them. Or maybe that's not even what he's talking about here. He knows he's not going to be a starter, but you look at some of the reserve guys, and he might get left off here. I do feel that all-star games, not everybody that's in it deserves to be there. I look at what they got right now for the starters. I think for the most part, they're pretty fair. They're pretty accurate. Guys that deserve to be there. But I think back like last year when I hosted Up Late one night, and I was talking about the all-star votings, and I was looking at it, and as a Yankee fan, you would think I'd be all for it. I was livid. I looked at the voting last year, and Gary Sanchez, and this is last year I'm talking about, not this year, he was second in the American League in catching for the all-star. He was terrible last year. He was horrible. But why? Because he had such a great year before, plays for the Yankees, and is a popular name. That's why he was getting that recognition. Couldn't stop a ball. He was overweight. Couldn't block a ball in the dirt. Had 19 pass balls last year. Could not hit. It was a disastrous season for him last season. Now, this year, he's tearing it up. He's having a great year, both offensively and defensively. But those kind of things, when you look at that and you go, how is this guy right now in the all-star voting? How are they leading it? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, or even being right there. Not so much the case this year. I don't think the argument is there, for Tommy Pham, at least for the terms of the starters. And I know it's probably not what he's talking about. But there is some truth to it. It's a little unfair because fans, again, they think with their heart, not who actually deserves it.